I'm still riding that wave, y'all. This was fun. This was fun. I spoke with someone earlier about, what's your expectation for the game, where you're at. So the approach I took was very different than these young women can tell you. It was very different for this particular game. Really from here on out, game by game. And really at this point, I just need this team to relax. We've taught them everything we can. Don't want to give them anything else. And really right now, it's on you. We said this from the beginning, it's always been about us. And I think they finally, it clicked yesterday in practice with a lot of our communication with each other. We talked through some things. And they understood that it's always about us. And today, it was about us. No knock whatsoever on Arkansas State. No knock at all. But really and truly, if we give consistent effort, which is the one thing across the board that they talked about consistently, no pun intended, was that we need to give consistent effort. And when we do, great things happen. And that's what you saw tonight. They made a nice run. They made a nice run. And when we thought, boom, we're going to get them back, boom, they hit another three. But this team, the effort stayed consistent, the poise stayed consistent. And I think that's what you want as a coach. You want to be playing your best basketball going into March. March is tomorrow. And I'm saying let the madness begin because I'm ready to roll with this team. All right, we got 2 more games. We've got to do well. I think we've got to show we can do well on the road before we head into a conference tournament. Very happy for our seniors. I was very blessed to end my senior year on a win against a terrible team, which was San Jose State back in the day. They could have won their season on a big-time win. A big-time, their senior season at home. You get to beat Arkansas State, who's been a monkey on our back. Come on now, that is huge. So I'm so happy for our seniors, not to take away from the rest of the team, but I'm just so happy for them. That's really fun to end that way. Okay, go ahead now.
Do you think your teams, after this, especially after that first half where it was like offense and defense, do you think you're peaking at the right time just before the end of the regular season heading in? Do you think that's
I don't know necessarily right now if I can say that we've peaked, but I can say what I saw the transformation with the team from the beginning to our start at halftime to the end is definitely where you want to be going into March, and I'm excited about that. So let's see where we go with our next game on the road with our consistency.
Meghan, how nice was this, your senior game to get a win like this?
Really nice. Like Coach C said, it's like a monkey on our back. Arkansas State was. Leading into this game, we were 0-4 against them. 0-4 because we played them in the conference tournament last year and lost as well. So finally getting that win, and also, it's a big win for us, especially leading into the end of the conference regular season. So, hopefully this is our momentum to going forward. So.
Ayriel, I noticed you, Taylor, Raven were all kind of throwing it a gamble a bit. She had 20 points, but it wasn't an easy 20 points. Was that kind of like the strategy, throw her different looks, or did you just make it just frustrate her?
Well, to start the game, we were switching 1 through 4, and I initially started on Ruffins. And when I just got switched onto her, I just thought in my head, try not to let her get anything easy. And throughout the season, I feel like my own ball defense has got a little better. And so I just knew that she wasn't going to get those easy looks that she's gotten in the past. So it's just more of like the confidence, knowing that you can stop her.
It seemed like tonight you guys were just a step faster, getting those 50-50 balls and those 50-50 rebounds. Is that something, obviously you always want to have that, but some nights you don't have. Is that something you guys emphasize even more tonight?
I'm going to say it again, really and truly, it all came from the team. They really, I'm not lying, they had 4 things on the board. 4 things. That was it. Normally, it looks like this when they're up there. And they had 4 things they said they're going to do. And I was very clear with them. You bring that, we win. And effort, consistent effort was the #1 thing they said. And that's what you saw regardless of where it happened. Sometimes I think as coaches we overcomplicate things. At this point in the season, it's just like a test. As a coach, if you've done a good job preparing, then I don't need to worry about a lot of rest. I got to let the players play and help manage the game throughout the game. And I think that's what you saw tonight. Let the seniors and the upperclassmen help manage it as well.
Do you guys agree that it was probably that first half was probably the best basketball you guys have played, and on both sides of the ball considered?
Yeah, it was for sure. Definitely really good team basketball on the offense and defensive end. Players was passing up their shots to get somebody else a good look. On the defensive end, we had great help side, like every possession. I just feel like it was really good team basketball.
You guys are up by about 20 at one point, and obviously they made that run, started to come back. What does that do for you guys? Oh man, they're coming back. We got to step it up, and what does that do for you guys?
When they went on a run, we always huddling makes it easier. You know, just staying together and knowing, okay, all we need is stop, score, stop. You know, let's start with that, and then, you know, one thing at a time. You know, don't overthink it, basically. And then it helps, you know, with me and Ayriel, as you know, the leaders on the floor at that time when they were on a run, just staying together and, you know, being confident within everybody on the floor.
Coach, I know you were saying this was the last team that you had left to beat in the Sun Belt. You had beaten everyone else. What does it mean to, you know, to finally be able to kind of break through and get a win like this?
I think from a team standpoint, I think it's important for the team psyche. I think for a senior standpoint, it's just something you'll carry for the rest of your life, that you end your senior game this way. And I think for me personally, as most coaches, is we're all competitors, or you hope the coach that's working, you know, for your university's competitor is, you want to be able to get them. And I think that just makes it all the more fun, to celebrate it that way all across the board. I'm happy. You know, I always tell the kids, you guys go ahead and celebrate. I'm going to get ready to prep on the next game. But I'm going to enjoy this one today myself as well. Since tomorrow is Sunday and we don't have a game on Monday, I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll get to work right now in Appalachian State on Sunday.